Hey guys. So there's cat hair everywhere because there's a cat everywhere. She's literally just laying her head on my hand while she was. Okay. This is what I have to deal with, you guys. Look at this. That's why we buy stock in lint rollers because OMG, this white thing. Yeah, you. Oh my gosh. And then there's another one over there. I'm surrounded, guys. All right, post-holiday detox begins now. So motivated, feeling so good. We went out for a walk this morning, got that done. I'm having a green smoothie. This one I posted on my Instagram and Facebook. This has all the regular stuff in it. I had to get rid of some of the things because they were too old. I had to throw out an apple, etc. But romaine, celery, collard greens, green apple, orange, lemon, banana. Yummies, super yummy. I was really inspired, you guys, by this Instagram channel called Plant-Based Food and Travel. It's this girl that lives in Germany. I love her account and it's very inspiring. So I'm gonna actually start to try to make some meals the way she does, and I'll show you as I go what I'm doing, because I want to use the way that she does stuff as a kind of a pattern that I use for eating. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let you guys know more about it as I go. She's very, very simple, just bowls full of stuff. And what she typically will put a grain on the bottom of the bowl. She'll put like either oatmeal or rice pudding, or she uses a lot of rice in general. I'll probably try to tweak it a little bit so there maybe is some rice, because I really eat a lot of grains and I think it's a good idea maybe to have a little bit more. I think it might be good for me because I just never have any. So but making the base of my bowls always like lettuce, like kale or romaine or something like that. So I'm gonna let you guys know more about that as I go. I'm gross. I have to take a shower. I'm happy to be home, getting back into my routine. Excited to talk to you guys more. And thanks for watching. See you later. Bye. Hey guys. Okay, I'm getting back on track. So I'm gonna make some food. I wanted to show you guys what I was gonna do to get started. So that green smoothie earlier, we got a little bit of groceries yesterday. So I'm gonna start by making some mushrooms. So I'm gonna take these and roast them. So I'll have some mushrooms on hand. And as I was telling you guys a little bit before, I'm inspired by this Instagram channel that I was looking at. So what I'm gonna try to do, I'm thinking of, so it's gonna be like whatever breakfast. Then I'm thinking, because I got these bowls the other day, because I like them for photos. I think they're gonna look nice for like Instagram photos and also for eating. But these pretty bowls, and they're smaller than my other bowl actually. You guys usually see this bowl, but it's a little bit shallower, so let me show you. So this, here, let's look at them like this. So you can see this one's kind of smaller, but well, maybe it's not shallower actually. They kind of look the same. They're just, this one's just a little bit smaller. But this one kind of goes out more. I don't know how to describe it. This one kind of, here, let's see if we could look at it like this. You can see this one kind of goes up, and then this one kind of goes out a little bit. So what I was thinking of doing is starting to use this bowl. These are like my really baggy jeans. And I have another one that's similar. I got it at the Asian market when I went there with my friend a couple weeks ago. So I got this bowl and this bowl, and I think, like, I got them because I think they're gonna be good for photos, but what I was thinking was maybe I could use this as like the size of what I eat for meals. And this Instagram account that I was looking at, she does these really beautiful photos. I want to make some photos like that, but I think maybe I told you this already, I'm not sure, but she usually uses these grains at the bottom of the bowl and then covers it with vegetables and stuff, but mine is going to be the opposite, where I actually do greens at the bottom and then cover that with veggies and maybe some grains, but not a lot of grains. So I was thinking that this is going to be a really good size for that. at least to like style the food and make it look pretty, take a picture of it, and then probably what I'm gonna do is then go and just like chop everything up, put some seasoning on it, and then eat it like in real life. And I'll show you guys, I'll show you both of those, so you'll be able to see the nice picture, and then you'll be able to see how I actually ate it in real life. Because the beauty of hers is that it's just so simple, because you get ideas for what things to eat, different things that you can eat. And I'm always doing that where I'm eating, I kind of go through these, you know, 2 or 3 days of eating the same thing for a little while. So I was thinking maybe I could do like whatever breakfast, then I could plan to have, I could plan to have like a big, like the lunch thing would be a big salad. So it would be a bunch of greens with a bunch of veggies and stuff on top, maybe some rice. And then for dinner would be my soup or whatever I make, plus another small salad. And that way I could have at least one nice photo every day, which would be the lunch photo with the salad and the veggies on top. I could have at least one nice photo per day of styled, beautiful food, which would help me build my Instagram account. But then I would have, so it would be like a 3-meal thing. And I know I don't typically do that, but what I was thinking, because what I got inspired from her channel was, what if I did, like, I made a bunch of things on like Sunday or whatever day I want to make things, but I make a bunch of separate things. Like I make mushrooms, I'm always going to make mushrooms, and I'm always going to have raw onions, because that's on the list, you guys. Each day, greens, beans, raw onion, cooked mushrooms, berries, nuts, and seeds. So these are the things you're supposed to have every single day. So what I was thinking was and then like for the flax, I'll try to get that in my smoothie or in my breakfast. Then there's a big salad, and then it's like a pound of raw and a pound of cooked things, green veggies, like veggies. So I thought, all right, I could probably get in the pound of raw in the salad at lunch, and I could get in the pound of cooked in the cooked veggies on top of the salad, and also the soup later on. And then so I was thinking the greens and the salad. I could also, like, if I made extra, I could also make like a little salad for dinner too that would go with the soup or whatever cooked thing I was eating. I'm just really thinking out loud, you guys. I'm kind of brainstorming about how to get all of these things in well. And what I wanted is, if I can get into a habit like this and I can get my Instagram account going like this every day, and I do it with purpose, with intention to show different options for things that I could put in the salad, that would give you guys some ideas too about things that you could make ahead of time. So the idea is, make the things ahead of time, have them all in separate, you know, Tupperware containers or whatever in the fridge, and then whenever I want to have lunch, I can just make the greens part, the salad part, either it's going to be kale or romaine or whatever it is, and then just put some toppings on the salad and arrange it so it looks real nice in the bowl, take the picture, use it for Instagram, and then in real life go and chop everything up and, you know, make the salad and put some nutritional yeast on it or whatever it is that I'm going to use as my dressing. So I was thinking that, and I'm talking out loud right now because I'm really trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But I think that this will keep me on track really well, because I've been really, really liking having a huge salad and having a soup for about 2 or 3 days. And this way I could mix up what I make just by whatever container I choose that day. I'm going to have these 3 or 4 things, and the next day I'll have these 3 or 4 things, and I'll have different lunches that way. But this is also a really good thing that you guys could take with you to work too. If you did this as well, you could get, you know, a big huge Tupperware thing and take that with you to work, or a glass container or whatever it is that you want. So follow along with me for the next, you know, whatever, month or something. I'm going to try this kind of thing, because also, I mean, the point of this for me is, first of all, to get into a really good routine that I can just make sure I'm having really good plant foods all the time, but also that I can build my Instagram channel, because I'm just trying to have some really nice photos to work with. I'm going to put a link down below for the account of the girl that I'm talking about. She's this German girl. She's got a really great account. It's built so fast because she's so consistent and she has such great photos, but it's also very simple. And what I got from it was that I want to do photos similar to hers, but also that I need to simplify, because when you're a nutritarian, there's so much cooking involved that you have to be able to do something that works for your life, and I'm trying to find out what that is and what's going to be easiest for me, and hopefully be able to pass that on to you guys. So that's just a little little trick that's going to be happening soon, so watch out for how that evolves, if it does, if it works or not, and I'll let you guys know. So for right now, I'm going to be making the mushrooms. I'm going to check and see if I have some other veggies. I know I have like a lot of veggies in here still. I have some celery, some carrots, some snow peas. I totally killed this asparagus, you guys. Oh my gosh, I was going to eat it, but this is like really gross. I didn't throw it out before we left because I didn't want it to get all gross, but it's super shriveled and not usable anymore. Thing is with me and asparagus, like I am really sensitive to that smell, that you know, what your pea smell after you have asparagus. It's so gross to me. I hate it. So I try to avoid asparagus, but then every once in a while I try to get brave and have it. And this time I kept opening the fridge and going like, I'll have asparagus. No. So I'm gonna cook up some things, you guys, and then I'll show you what I've come up with for today. Okay guys, fast forward. I'm pretty far into my cooking journey. I think I'm pretty much done for the day, almost. Here's what I did. So I'm gonna turn you guys around. First thing I did, which was probably the most time consuming, was I washed, dried, and chopped up or broke up all of the kale I had in the fridge. And I'm putting to use this massive bowl that I bought off Amazon. It's actually a set. I'll put a link for it down below. They have it's like a set of bowls, and they stack inside, and they've all got lids. I love these. I looked a really long time for some bowls just like this. This is going to be perfect for keeping my kale in. What I'm going to do is take a piece of paper towel. I have some paper towel at the bottom. Can't really see it, but down there to soak up any water that's still in there because it's still a little bit wet in there. Then I'm going to put some paper towel over top, and then I'm just going to put this lid on and leave it in my fridge like this until I eat it. This way, more than half the work is already done with the kale. Then all I'm going to do when I want to prepare some kale is put it into my bowl, rip it up a little bit more and then massage it, and then it'll be ready to eat. So I'm just going to wait for that step until I'm ready to eat. Then I also drained a can of chickpeas. So I have these. And then here's the fun part. This is all the work I just did for the next few days. So I chopped up some cabbage. I took off the ends of these, which ones are these? The sugar snap peas, I think they are. So these ones are raw. This is raw. I have raw red onion. I roasted my mushies. So these guys are, just as a reminder, you guys, I've been doing these whole lately because I love how the water stays inside and they're super moist. And I cut one open to show you. They stay super moist inside there. And when I'm actually going to use them in the photos, I'll cut them in half like this. Then I have a little container here of roasted carrots. These are just chopped up red pepper. This is lightly steamed carrots and broccoli, a full big thing of this. Then I roasted some sweet potatoes just for about, I think I did these for 20 minutes, little spear things. And then I've got over here making some wild rice, and over here I'm making some lentils, some black lentils. So I'm actually very excited because I feel like this was a success. This is something that I think I should do every week because it's a lot of work to actually have to do the kale every time I make a salad, and then to have to think of what I'm gonna eat. This way I can just pick 3 or 4 things for whatever meal, just pile them on top of whatever salad I make, and I'll get a bunch of awesome plant foods. It's very easy for me to this way get in my G-bomb, so I can always make sure I get mushrooms and raw onions every day. And then the beans as well. Now I have beans I'll put the beans in a container so I can just grab some of those for whatever meal. I also think I'm gonna make a big soup too, maybe tonight or tomorrow or something, so I have that as well. So then I can just choose whatever meal I want to make. There's just a bunch of different things I could have. So I'm going to call this a success. I'm actually also going to call this the Nutritarian Nugget for the day. So there's your nugget, just to show you what I'm doing here. And if you had a job where you had to go out of the house, or you work from an office or something like that, this is perfect because all the stuff is in the fridge. Then maybe the night before you can just make up a salad and then put a bunch of stuff in a container, like a mason jar or a kitchen Tupperware container, whatever it is. and you've got your lunch ready to go, or your dinner, or whatever it is. There's tons of great protein and fiber. I'm going to be able to choose between some starches. I'll have the wild rice, or I'll have the potatoes here. The rest of it is pretty much unlimited, so I can put as much of that on my salad as I want. And then I just sort of, what I haven't worked out quite yet is like sort of what dressing to use or whatever. I don't even know if I'm going to need dressing. I was thinking of doing the regular thing I do, like if I do the kale, I'll do the like nutritional yeast, lemon juice kind of thing that I usually do, tahini probably. And if I do a romaine, then maybe I'll just do the salsa like usual. But also the blueberry dressing that I made recently, I really loved. And I think I could make a bunch of different combinations with that, with like a nut, a fruit, you know, probably a frozen fruit like strawberry cashew, or blueberry cashew, or blueberry hemp seed, or, you know, blackberry walnut, or whatever kind of dressing you want to do. You just sort of take those things and mix them together like that. So I think I might start doing that, just having like maybe fruit-based dressings. I mean, that's super nutritarian. That's like the total nutritarian thing anyways. That's what you're supposed to do. But after having made that blueberry pomegranate one, I was just like, whoa, that was easy. Like, why didn't I do that before? I mean, I've made nutritarian dressings before, but never just like, oh, take something from the freezer. And I just really like the blueberry one. So, so that's the update from here, guys. I will be showing what I'm having on Instagram as I go. So I'm going to try to do some nice photos there. And yeah, if you have any questions about this, let me know. If you have any thoughts about this, let me know. You probably already do this. I'm probably just like figuring this out for the first time, but just doing all your prep at once. So you have a bunch of different containers to just pick from. If you want to warm anything up, you can always warm it up, you know, in the microwave or in a pot and have it warm on your salad. I think what I'm probably going to do is, since it's winter and I get cold easily lately, I'm just going to, I'll probably prepare my stuff early, photo it, and then leave it for a while so it all gets room temperature, because I really just like room temperature stuff or warm stuff right now. And I'll warm up whatever parts I want to of it and then put it all together into just a mixed tossed salad after I've done the photography. So okay, I'm excited about this. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Here's my first salad creation, and it's totally delicious. I added a little bit of salt, but not too much, and it's got a bunch of different things in it, but I didn't get to take the picture before the sun went down, so I didn't get a picture of this today the way it was when I first put it together, but I think it'll be good for photos, so I'll show you guys those photos when I finally get to making them. But this is the salad. It's really big, and it's actually super, super delicious. Guys, I just came here to take some of my vitamin, which I keep in the fridge. It's this DHA EPA supplement from Dr. Furman, and I got so excited because look at all these things that are ready to eat. Rice, lentils, the veggies, and everything that I made today. This made me so excited when I opened my fridge. I was like, yes! Look at all that stuff that's already prepared. Love it. Good night. Okay guys, take a second, comment down below, let me know what you think about this idea. Do you do Buddha bowls often? As I was thinking about this, I realized, oh, this is just Buddha bowls. I've heard of those a million times. But the concept of making everything beforehand and having it in the fridge is really, I think, the important part. So you don't have to make everything every time. Having the kale done early, having your lettuce and everything just ready to go, and then having these containers available that you can just pick and make a different salad every day so easily, and then you just choose the dressing. You can make the dressings ahead of time as well. This is the kind of food prep that I think is really going to keep me on track, and I hope it helps you as well. So let me know what you think down below. Talk to you guys tomorrow.